When you're building a fence on uneven ground, one of the biggest questions is, should the top line of your fence stay straight or should it follow the slope of the land? Let's break down the three main options you have and when you'd want to use each one. The first option is going to keep the top line straight, perfectly straight, but leave gaps at the bottom. This is the most visually clean option. Your eye typically follows the top line of the fence and the top of the fence stays level, perfectly straight, which looks great from a distance and lines up well with houses, roads, and other structures that are typically nice and straight. But here's the trade-off. Since the ground underneath might rise or fall, you could end up with gaps along the bottom of the fence. These can be a problem if you're trying to keep pets in, critters out, or wanting more privacy. What you'd want to do in this situation is, again, keep the top straight for that professional, uniform appearance, then fill the bottom gaps with dirt, gravel, or base rock. You can even landscape it afterwards to blend in. It's a solid, balanced solution. Option 2 would be stair-stepping the panels. If you're using pre-built panels or sections, stair-stepping is often your go-to method. Each panel stays level, but each one is installed slightly lower or higher than the last to follow the terrain. The result is a top line that looks a bit like a staircase, especially on steeper slopes. Gaps can still appear in the corners or under the panels, depending on how the ground moves between posts. You'll often want to fill these small gaps in with soil or mulch to close them off. The main advantage to this solution is if the ground falls or rises quite a bit, you won't be left with a large gap under the majority of the fence, but more smaller gaps from panel to panel. The disadvantage is going to be a less cleaner look on the top, and you'll still have gaps to fill in from post to post if the ground falls or rises significantly between the posts. The third option, and our favorite, is custom building the fence to match the terrain. When you build the fence board by board on site, you get the best of both worlds. You can contour the bottom of the fence to the land while still maintaining a straight or intentionally designed top line. This takes more time and planning, but it delivers the cleanest, most tailored results. The gaps are minimal, and you can adjust each picket to flow with the ground as you're building the fence. This style is ideal for high visibility areas or custom builds in general. So to wrap it up, for our first option, we've got a nice straight top line with gaps at the bottom. It's best for visual appeal or for very flat land. Option 2, a stair-stepped look. It can be more practical with panels, but you're not going to have that clean top line and you're still dealing with gaps under the panels post to post, depending on how much the terrain changes. Option number 3, and our favorite, custom build the fence to the terrain. It's the most versatile and polished, especially on uneven ground. Got more fence building questions? We've got a full video series walking you through the process step by step. Check it out. For now, Joe Everest, the fence expert, reminding you that good fences make good neighbors, and I'll see you next time.